Memimpin sebuah perusahaan tentu bukan hal yang mudah, terlebih ketika momen penunjukannya bukan di waktu yang tepat. Hal ini yang dialami oleh Azhan Shafriman Hanif. Ia ditunjuk menjadi CEO Sirkuit International Sepang pada 2020 saat pandemi melanda. Ada sejumlah tantangan besar yang ia hadapi, salah satunya soal penyelenggaraan Formula One. Bersama dengan Frakseti Fedaditya, Inyoman Mahayekti dan Heru Hairudin, berikut wawancara channel dengan Mr. Shaf.
What is special about Sepang? Number one, I would think this is the race that everyone is looking forward to, because this is the penultimate race, the second last race in the season, whereby the probability of getting a champion to be crowned is very, very high. At the moment, the competition is still between Fabio Pakai and also Alex Espargaro, who's top in the Riders' Championship right now. So we might see a champion being crowned in SIC. On top of that, I think in terms of logistics, in terms of accommodation, there's no problem. People can fly in from anywhere around the world to KLIA, and the movement between the hotel and the circuit is very, very smooth because we have a lot of logistics to get to Sepang. Yeah. Apa yang special untuk this year? Basically, we are offering a new offer where we will have a gastronomy hub. So all the best F&B in Malaysia will be stationed in Sepang. Together with that, we will also package it together with live music and also some art installation for people to come and do other things other than watching the race. On top of that, I think in Sepang also, in SIC, during the MotoGP event, we have the mega carnival, whereby it's going to be a huge shopping mall area where all the OEMs like Yamaha, Honda, Aprilia, Ducati and so on, they will offer the best deal during this weekend. You can get bikes, bike accessories and so on at a very, very special price. Yeah, besides the race being held as a second last race in the championship, I think the competition now is very, very tight. Yeah, although we don't have Valentino Rossi, we might be welcoming back Marc Marquez because he has come back to Misano recently. We might see him in Sepang. It all depends on him. And also, I think we have talented Asian riders from Indonesia who will be putting our talents from Malaysia as well. Sharifuddin Azman will be the wildcard rider in Moto3, and I think there's a lot of interest from the fans following all the categories, especially the MotoGP in Sepang. Yeah, one of the things that is special in Sepang, I think people are expecting a very hot race. Yeah, it's one of the hottest race in the calendar. But I think because of the climate change right now, right, we might see heavy downfall of rain as well. So I think the excitement of not knowing what's going to happen during the race is whether it's going to be a dry race or whether it's going to be a wet race. I think that will bring a lot of excitement to the race. Yeah, I'm not a firm believer of the weather consultant, but be it sun or rain, we're going to have a spectacular event during the the Petronas Grand Prix of Malaysia this year. Malaysia tidak. So basically kita akan kita akan doakan yang terbaik untuk event berlangsung dengan keadaan yang selamat. The most important thing is whether it's sunny, whether it's raining, We want the race to be held in a very safe manner. We don't want any fatalities or any injuries to the riders, and hopefully, we can have a very good event, be it sun or rain. Yeah. One of the questions that is being asked a lot of times regarding Formula One. Well, I think my answer, for those who have asked me in the past will be the same. At the moment, the answer is not now, but perhaps in the future, perhaps when the economy is better, perhaps when things are looking good for the Malaysian economy, and perhaps if the price is right from Formula One, we might get Formula One back to Sepang. But at the moment, the government of Malaysia is still concentrating on getting Malaysia back on track in terms of the economic factor. We just came out from the pandemic. I think a lot of things that we need to look at other than hosting another international event. But of course, the traction from Formula One at the moment with the Netflix series Drive to Survive, there's a lot of interest now for Formula One to come back. Yeah. Recently, I think there was a poll on social media after Russian GP was pulled out from the calendar, and we were trending as a top 3 circuit that people would like to see Formula One coming back to Sepang. Sepang circuit was built for Formula One, and I think having Formula One back is not a bad idea. It's just that it's just not now. Perhaps in 2-3 years' time. Not yet. We are still, in a relationship. I mean, we still talk to Formula One and everything, but there's no firm offer, nor there's no firm confirmation from us to bring Formula One back at this juncture. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's one of the challenges being a CEO. I think the challenge being the CEO during the pandemic is even more. There's a lot of things that we plan that we couldn't do, but I view it as a blessing for me as a CEO of Sepang, whereby within these 2 years, there's a lot of housekeeping that is being done. There's a lot of governance, lot of process, internal process that we look at in order for us to survive these 2 years. I give my hats off to my team. They've been working hard to get where we are right now, and hopefully this year we can have a successful event during the MotoGP. And also, I think the challenges at the moment is that there's a lot of uncertainties that we have to look forward to. We don't know after this what's going to happen. Maybe there's another thing that is not within our radar that we need to do. But at the moment, I think we are trying to stabilize. As a CEO, I'm trying to stabilize the condition for the circuit in terms of revenue, and also during the pandemic as well, we had to cut a lot of things. There's a lot of infamous or unhappy people, during the pandemic. But I had to do what I had to do to keep the company afloat. And of course, I think this year will be a good year. I'm looking forward to steer the company into a better future. We have a lot of plans in terms of getting the place not only just to be a race circuit, but also I want Sepang International Circuit to be a destination for lifestyle. So people come over not only to watch races, but they come over, maybe in the future we have more concerts in Sepang. They can come and enjoy the concerts and do other things like cycling, jogging, and so on. So it has to be a facility, a national pride that everyone can enjoy, not only for races and everything. Well, this is my first year. When I first joined, we didn't have any races. So to me, it's a challenge. There's a lot of things that we need to prepare. it's not easy. I would say that the preparation right now is being handled by my team and everything. We need to spruce up the place. We need to paint. We need to clean the place and everything. But the place is being kept good by the team and everything. And hopefully we can have a beautiful event this year. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of difference actually if you compare Formula 1 and MotoGP, but they both have their own strength. Being in Petronas formerly, taking care of the sponsorship of the Mercedes AMG team, I think there's a lot of strength that I can see from both sides. Also, there's a lot of areas of improvement as well that we could do. But I think they both cater for the motorsport fans. If you like 4 wheels, you follow Formula 1. If you like 2 wheels, you follow MotoGP, right? But I think both sports are in a very good spot right now to cater for the fans, and the following is huge. Yeah, the following is huge, both in Formula 1 and also MotoGP. MotoGP happening this October. We can bring more fun activities and more real life racing in Sepang so that everyone can enjoy. Well, I would say Valtteri Bottas. Why? Well, I think I like him as a person. I like both Nico as well. He's a very humble guy, very smart guy, Nico. But I think why I choose Valtteri Bottas, I think it's because he came from a very humble bringing up as a person and everything. He's very cool. Yeah. Every Finnish person is cool, right? And I like him, because he races with both his heart and also his mind. Yes. Well, Nico Rosberg is a world champion. He has been there as a world champion and everything. But Valtteri Bottas, to me, I think he has done so much. He's a team player. He has helped his teammate Lewis Hamilton to win the world championship, and I think I value that in any sportsman. I think you have to be selfish at times. You need to win, but also think that as a teammate you need to help your teammate achieve the greater good, which is the constructors championship.
Yaitu tadi wawancara kami dengan Mr. Shaf. Kalau Anda memilih siapa, Nico atau Valtteri?